Hello students, welcome to class, and we are on New Interchange Book 1, Unit 15, Lesson number 9, Pronunciation, page 95. Pronunciation, reduced forms of could you and would you. All right? And you know that pronunciation is a short lesson, but let's do it. Reduced forms means we cut short, we reduce. Reduce means to make short, to make shorter. Reduced forms of could you and would you. And so you remember, I'm trying to teach you proper English. But for the native speaker, the way we write it and the way we're supposed to say it is not always the way that we say it every day. And so look at this. Could you tell Matt the meeting is at 5 o'clock? Could you tell Matt the meeting is at 5 o'clock? Okay. Would you ask him to pick me up at 4:30? Okay, listen to the way that we say it in the reduced forms. Could ya? Could ya? Many times we change you to ya when we say it. Could ya? Could, we say the same, but we blend them together and we change you to ya. Could ya? Could you tell Matt the meeting is at 5 o'clock? Would ya? Would you ask him to pick me up at 4:30? This is not how we write, but it's how we talk every day in our normal way of talking. All right? Let me try this in the conversation. So you can just watch me and listen to me. Exercise lesson number 6, the conversation. Good morning, Parker Industries. Hello, may I speak to Miss Graham, please? I'm sorry, she's not in. Can I take a message? Yes, please. This is Mr. Kale. Is that G-A-L-E? No, it's K-A-L-E. All right. Please tell her. This is how we would say it. Tell her, cut the H off. Tell her, tell her, tell him. Tell her, tell him. Please tell her, please tell him. Please tell her our meeting is on Friday at 2:30. Friday at 2:30. And would you ask her? We cut the H off. Many times we cut the H off of her and him in the sentence. Could you ask her? Could you ask him? You hear that? I'm not saying him, I'm saying him. Together with the previous word. Could you ask her? Could you ask him? Okay. Here's another one. Back when the secretary says, can I take a message? Okay. The reduced form, take a. Can you take a message? Can you take a message? Okay, please tell her our meeting is on Friday at 2:30. Friday at 2:30? Yes, and please ask her to call me this afternoon. Okay, would you? Would you ask her? And would you ask her? Would you ask her? Would you ask her? If you listen to that sentence and you don't know the conversation, you cannot understand it. Would you ask her? This is why it's difficult for you to listen to native English speakers on YouTube, because this is how we talk in movies, in songs, in conversation. We cut short, the same as you do when you speak Khmer. You do not speak proper Khmer to your friends. But it's important for you to learn the proper way and make sure that you pronounce your vowels and consonants clearly. Okay, why? Because you speak with an accent. You speak with a Cambodian accent. And so your Cambodian accent will always change how you say the word a little bit. But I'm trying to teach you the proper way to to say the word, all right? And so, but there is the reduced forms. After you begin to speak clearly, then you can begin to speak the normal way that we speak. So say this after me. Take a message. Can I take a message? Listen, can I take a message? Listen how I say it. Can I? Can I? We put words together. Can I? Can I? Can I take a? Say it after me. Can I take a message? Can I take a message? Okay. Please tell her. Please tell her. Our meeting is on Friday. And would ya? Would ya? Would you ask her? Would you ask her? Would you ask her? All right, so these are some of the reduced forms. Going back to our lesson number 9, could ya? Could you tell Matt the meeting is at 5 o'clock? Would ya? Would you ask him to pick me up at 4:30? Okay, if you want to practice this, you can go back to lesson number 6, the conversation, and you can practice saying these words using the reduced form, all right? You can try it, send it to me, and let me see if I can still understand you when you're speaking American English the normal way, all right? The natural way, all right? So that is your lesson. You might want to listen to this again and practice these phrases or sentences a few more times, all right? So see you in the next lesson.